I'm feeling like I ain't took a nap in weeks. I'm up, couple thousand tuck, writing back the G. I'm stuck, diamonds in the cut, make an actress speak. Sports, drugs, and entertainment, think I'm Master P.
Okay.
Alright. I know if you had to say fuck shit, bitch, or get it or some correct shit.
No, I won't cuss. I can say damn.
Yeah, you can say damn.
Bitch.
You can say bitch. If a shit goes by, like, alright, that's just go crazy. Just don't say fuck. We good.
Okay.
and don't say nigga or some shit. We good. Yeah, that. We good.
Don't worry. I do it all the time. Don't worry.
5, 4, 3, 2. What up? We here.
Yeah.
929 WDUP.
What up,
Sports, Drinks, and Entertainment. It's your boy Mike Mitch Ill. We got Cool Ray.
What up?
We got Geno-Rico. We got my man No Nicknames, be the utility player working camera right now. And we have a very special guest on the phone. It means a lot to my heart. Latavia Roberson from the iconic group Destiny Child in the final.
Welcome.
What's happening?
What's up?
Yeah, thanks for calling in. Hey, and everybody want to know what's going on. Like, yo, when Destiny Child dropped, when y'all came out 4 deep, man, you guys are still, what, 18, 17? Y'all came out here and made y'all mark, man. And, you know, we want to know what you got going on nowadays. And I'm hearing you in the managing boxers. Let's talk about that.
Yes, that is one of the main things I always like to go against the grain. So the simple fact that I am one of the first American African American female to manage a boxer. It's just been something amazing. I signed my first boxer, Fernando Bunch, and it's been amazing. I've gone totally against anything. Everybody's like, you need to do an album. You need to do this. No.
Yeah.
I do something that I'm doing something that I'm passionate about, and it's been amazing.
Yeah, very unorthodox. And you know, what inspired you to actually get into boxing? Because you know, that's kind of different. That's kind of, you know, outside the box a little bit. Like, what inspired that?
Well, my business partner, Alfred Adams, he called me one day. I was sitting outside of the varsity. I live in Atlanta. I was sitting outside, and he was like, I got to ask you about something. And I'm like, okay, what? Like, damn near... Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, you can say damn, you good.
You're fine.
Hey,
you got it.
Hey, before she goes on, like, we spoke off air before we actually went on, and Latavia got potty mouth. We had to kind of tell her, you know.
Listen.
It took forever.
Listen.
Him forever.
Yeah.
It took him forever to even talk to me about it. And I'm like, what? What are you trying to ask me? And he ended up saying, would you be interested in managing a boxer? I'm like, hell yes. I'm like, I loved boxing since I was 3 years old.
Wow. Hey.
And,
I want to ask you a question. All right, so you said you love boxing at 3 years old. Growing up with Destiny Child, who had the best hands, yo? Was it you? I think it's between you or Latoya Luckett. Maybe, or maybe Solange. Like, who had the best hands growing up?
No, Solange got hands. We see Solange with the hands. Solange got hands. You should manage her.
Well, listen. Look, I'm a little moccasin, like Jada Pinkett. And low down dirty chain. Don't fool with me. Don't fool with me. Don't want none of this little moccasin.
Jada looked dead right in that movie too.
But I've always loved boxing since I used to watch it with my dad. And for him to ask me this, it was something that came out of the clear blue, and I said, absolutely, I'm down. And within a year and a half, we got our boxing license, everything, and it's been going forward ever since.
Wow. That's so. Who you growing up watching boxing? Who was your favorite boxer?
I definitely I love Tyson.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Okay.
Like I love Tyson.
Brooklyn.
even though he bit off somebody's ear.
Yeah,
But
Listen, it happens. It happens. He forgot that he was boxing. He just went straight street mode. He forgot he was just boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No, I would say I enjoyed Mike Tyson, but what really, and I really wasn't a big boxing fan until I started watching Roy Jones, and then the way he was just. I'll tell you what, Roy Jones was just different. He was just a different breed, and he was something that's different than we seen at that time.
So yeah, speak about somebody. I'm sorry.
It's so crazy that's why it's like it's with Roy Jones being a part of our team.
Oh, is he?
Oh
wow.
Yes.
Okay.
He Fernando Bunch.
Right.
Roy Jones is his trainer.
Oh wow.
So Roy Jones is a part of our team.
Wow.
Oh wow. Wow.
And yes, and it's one of the most amazing things that could have ever happened.
How'd you guys link up?
Just through it. My business partner Alfred Adams happened to know and link up with Roy Jones,
Wow,
and he was training our first fighter that we signed.
Okay, so yo, Latavia, you gotta do this one thing for Roy Jones. You gotta play when the guys are training. Y'all must have forgot Harry's rap record.
Listen,
Never heard that?
listen. You being well versed in music, you had to tell him. Listen, Roy, that's not it.
Latavia, no, it isn't.
That's not it. No,
Ray,
that's
I'm
not
about to
it.
cut your mic off, Ray.
It's not it.
Like,
It's
yo,
not it.
Latavia. Did you know about Roy Jones' rap record? Y'all must have forgot.
That's not it.
Have you heard that?
Yeah, I did know about it.
It's not it, right?
I remember it
It's
back in the
not
day.
it.
But if you gonna ask me to like do some damn words,
No. Tell her it's not it.
I'm playing that on the break, on the commercial break. I'm playing it. That record's dope.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't co-sign that.
That record's dope. I don't care. Hey, yo, tell Roy Jones that record's dope. You know, we like it out here.
Tell him to make another one and put them both in the garbage. He's an amazing boxer.
Yo, Ray, cut your mic off. Yeah, cut your own mic off. So, all right, outside of boxing, what else you got going on? You got any other ventures going on?
As of now, that is the biggest thing that I have going on. I have a talk show that is about to happen. Me being the host, the Latavia Roberson show, that is happening, and it's amazing. It's scary for me because it's me venturing out into another, realm of life. But for people to believe in me enough to have my own talk show, it's amazing for me.
Okay.
And besides me being a new mother,
Congratulations on that too, by the way.
That's the biggest one beyond everything.
Hey, so let's kind of rewind it back to your coming up-its.
What's the word?
Yes,
Coming
look it up.
up-its?
Coming up-its. Like,
Wait, hold on.
all right,
Okay.
you're part of the iconic group Destiny Child. We want to talk about the good days, Like, you had the records with Wyclef. Like, yo, did Wyclef ever take shots at y'all? Y'all like 18. Like, y'all had them. And again, I kind of want to transition.
We
like,
weren't 18. We were 15.
Oh, 15?
Oh, it was 15. Oh, wow.
Man, I ain't trying to get him caught in that R. Kelly.
Oh, all right. No. We're going to move on then.
Yeah, everybody thought that we were older than we were.
Yeah. All right, let me ask you this then. What was that like? Everybody thinking you're grown, but you actually youngest. Like, what was that? Dealing with thirsty older dudes thinking y'all grown.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't know. These thirsty ass men be out here or whatever.
I'm sure you still get it to this day. I'm sure you still get those childhood crushes that say, you know what, you always the best looking one. They always tell you something like that, like Mike just did earlier.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't believe it's hard to believe that. Because I'm like, oh, you're only saying that because you're talking to me.
Right.
Or you were always my favorite one or whatever. I
told you I love Latoya.
whatever.
I told you I love Latoya. Listen.
Yeah, you did say that.
Listen, I'll tell you what.
Thank you for being honest.
And
Thank you for being honest.
No, but Latavia, I gotta kind of lift you up too though, because like my best friend, at the time when we was young, when we had Destiny Child of War, he was like, Latavia's the baddest one, yo. Like, I was like, yo, I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? So now, like, yo, were y'all competitive?
Thank you.
Were y'all
people that like redheads.
Yo, were y'all competitive at all? Like, even in the booth, like, yo, like rappers or something, you know, it was like, who had the best singing bar or something like that? Like, was there
Let me tell y'all something. There's something that people always have thought about us, and we were sisters. We always had something that was going on between us. We used to always pray together and all that. What we had was a vision of us being somewhere together in God and all that. So we just had a vision of being successful.
Wow.
So there was not this, ooh, who gonna do this, who gonna do that, who not gonna do that. It was never that between us. Mm-hmm. And people wanted to be that, and it was never that between us.
Right.
And that's a cohesion that's rare.
People above put that out and make that happen, but we always knew that we just wanted to be successful together.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So where was that point where it was like, oh, I made it, we made it? Like, at what point was that? You know what I mean? Was it jumping?
When we... No, when we heard no on the radio.
Hey, yo, I ain't front. I like the slow jam no better. Like, I kind of use that. Like,
I love it. I'm a Scorpio. I just had my birthday, and that you know, I like the little sexual one and all that. But I remember Beyonce had a vehicle, and we were going to get Solange from school, and we heard no on the radio on 97.9, The Box in Houston, and we heard our song on the radio, and we just lost it.
That was the craziest. That was the craziest thing. For all the hard work and everything you guys put in to actually hear that. Did you know that they were actually going to play it on the radio? That you were going to be, or was that something that you just didn't? It just happened organically.
No. It just happened.
Oh wow.
We were just actually listening to the radio. We were listening to 97.9 The Box in Houston, and on the way to go get Solange from school, and it came on, and we lost it. And when Solange heard it, she was like, my sister and my friends are on the radio. It was one of the most endearing moments that I ever could have had with my sisters.
So I want to ask you again, like, I'm not trying to count your pockets, but like, what was when you first get that big Destiny Child check, like, what was the big the first big purchase you made? You buy a house? You buy land? You buy like a jet ski or something?
A jet ski? A jet ski.
Next question.
Oh, you went to Vegas.
Cause we try to live vicariously through you, so we want to know, you know what I mean?
Because no, listen, I'll tell you what. Even me, when I started here, I heard one commercial I made on the radio. And I thought I was everything. I'll tell you what, it's crazy that something that you just worked for and you dreamed of that actually happened. There's nothing that you can actually put into words.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I can't put that into words. I just bought a house just now. Just now.
Yeah.
And I just turned 38 on last Friday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday, happy belated.
And congratulations also. It's not an easy thing to buy a house.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But also, do you think that maybe on some level, it was a blessing in disguise, you know, when you left the group? Maybe you could just venture into other things. I mean, you have an undefeated lightweight champion. I mean, you know,
yes,
going to be champion.
I do. I wanna touch back on that, but I didn't leave the group. I didn't leave the group. I was dismissed from the group.
Oh, okay.
Hey, so
who would leave one of the biggest girl groups?
I know.
That was going on. I didn't leave.
Okay.
I was dismissed from the group.
So Latavia, because everybody knows like the story on the surface, but like if you don't mind, if you don't want to discuss it, then that's fine. But can you kind of like give like a little insight on what caused you guys to be dismissed? Your words, you know, like what actually caused that, like in detail, if you don't mind giving that.
There was management.
Gotcha.
Management.
Okay. So what's your current relationship with the rest of the members of Destiny Child today?
Oh my goodness. I just had I saw Beyonce at her concert in Houston, and I just talked on FaceTime with Kelly the other day, and she got to see me when I was pregnant, and didn't know that I was pregnant. So it was good to actually see her face to face. I've spoken with her, but hadn't seen her. But it's just amazing, and I know that we all have our different lives and everything like that, and it's just amazing to know that there is still so much love between all of us, no matter what. Yes, yeah. I am. Oh my goodness!
And how successful all of you guys have been. And to see, since you growing up together, to actually be proud, like all this entertainment stuff aside, that actually people that you grew up with to be so successful and actually live out a dream that you guys had together, right?
Yes, we did. Like I said, we used to pray together all the time in a book, Prayers That Avail Much. We used to always sit around with Miss Tina and everything, and we used to always pray for us to have success and all that stuff, and so for it to happen. It was just amazing that it actually happened. Okay. So that goes to show the power of God.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. So I kind of got a hood question right now.
He's at a hood question. He got a hood question.
Nah, like we gotta discuss some rumors real quick.
We went from God. We went from God to praying to now to a hood question.
Praise God.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead.
Hey, praise God. But not like, which one of y'all did y'all used to date either Jagged Edge or Immature, or like who was messing with Marcus Houston? Or
I used to my first love was Brandon from Jagged Edge.
Oh, get out of it. They're from Connecticut. They're actually from Connecticut.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from Harvard. I think.
You see how it comes full circle?
Wow, that's like
the twins, they from Connecticut. Yeah. Yeah. So
I just texted him and talked to him on his birthday.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, because I in front back then, I was in high school. I thought I was going to the league. I thought I probably grow another 4 or 5 inches. You know what I mean? And I thought I'd be able to bag one of y'all. And then when I see like y'all with Immature and Jagged Edge, it kind of, made me a little jealous. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm asking now.
Well, Brandon and Brian Casey are they were my family when I couldn't imagine having a different family, especially moving to Atlanta from Houston. And I'm still cool with their parents and all that. Like, I love them to the bottom.
Right.
That's great. So let's talk about the future and Fernando Bunch.
Fernando Bunch.
Yes.
What are his accomplishments, achievements? What's the future looking like?
The future is looking amazing.
Nice.
With him. His drive and everything is amazing. I love people that want to fight.
Yeah.
And he has a reason to fight. I've had to fight for a lot of things, and he's somebody that just exudes that.
Yeah.
It was a blessing for me to meet up with my longtime friend Alfred Adams and talk about boxing and things like that. And I'm almost like really lost for words because I cannot believe that I'm in a position that I'm in right now. But to have wonderful people around me
and
that are supporting me, it's one of the most amazing things when you've been down and things like that for people to come and lift you up.
Yeah.
It's just been amazing. God is so good.
Absolutely.
In putting these people in my life.
That's great. Well, it sounds like you have a very trusting team, and you guys have each other's back.
Yes, I do. Alfred Adams, let me tell you something. I met him when I was 17 years old.
Wow.
I met him through my aunt. And I was in London, and she was like, my niece is feeling some kind of way or whatever. Can you call her? I answered the phone in London.
Wow.
You know, and we've just been friends from all this time. And he's been one of the most prominent people in my life. And we pray together and everything. Like, I have a good set of people around me. And my support system has gotten smaller because I don't know who to trust anymore. And he is one of the people I trust more than anybody in this world.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
So let me ask you this. You said I know you have Fernando Bunch, and you have other fighters. Is there a young fighter that you know that you think is going to make some noise coming up?
You know what? We keep our eyes open for fighters.
I'm gonna quote you on this too. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna quote you on this, because I'm an avid boxing watcher. So who is it?
I'm sorry.
Who is it? Who's the young up and comer?
Oh no! I said no. We're keeping our eyes open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
For fighters. I really the one that I want to do next. I want to sign a female.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I would love to sign a female.
Absolutely.
Just somebody that is, you know, I want her to be beautiful, but I want her to hand in hand.
You want Layla Ali or something?
You trying to find a diamond in the rough.
Hey, I tell you,
Yes.
the lane is there
Yes.
though. The lane is wide open.
Yes.
It really is. Like
I have my eyes on a younger fighter as well, but she's not old enough for me to sign her yet because she's not 17. But she's won a lot of fights. She's won all junior, you know, championships and stuff like that. But I can't physically sign her yet because she's not old enough. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I have my eyes on a lot of fighters.
Got you.
And I have my eyes on two other young men.
Got you. So
that I plan on signing.
So let me ask you this. For anybody out there who may be listening, they got hands and want to catch your attention, how can they go about doing that? Should they send in like a highlight tape?
Because I'll tell you what, New London got a hot prospect right now. New London got a hot prospect boxer.
Absolutely. They can go to Roberson Sports Management and they can send all of that. You can email us at Roberson Sports Management.
Hey, and again, you know, this isn't a hardball interview, but you ain't answered the question. Who had the best hands with WDUP?
I got the best hands.
There you go. So that was confidence.
I got the best hands.
There's video evidence of other people.
Nah, it's Lonnie and Jesse Chap.
But listen, she a close friend.
But let me ask you this though.
And look, I'm telling you. But look, since we know about my my first fighter that I signed, Fernando, he got them hands too. Don't nobody want to see him.
And you know what? And when I heard about this, I actually did my homework, and he actually he is good. He's good. He is very good. He's not one of those that just a flash in the pan that we see.
Does he have any big fights coming up, like, you know, on Showtime or Dazzin or anything major like that?
We are working on a show on a Showtime fight. Actually, that should be happening by the end of this year.
Okay.
We're working on that now, to be honest.
Nice. All right. That's what's up.
Yes.
Hey, I'm happy to hear you out here moving, and you doing something groundbreaking too. You know, African woman
groundbreaking
over here managing boxing.
Thank you.
And how many boxers do you have under your umbrella currently, like signed, locked in?
We have 3.
Okay.
That I have actually signed. But you know, everything will be put out, and then my magazine is out as well. So it's, you know, everything is good, and you see, I'm taken for words.
Yeah.
Right now, because God has just been so good in my life for me to be so underneath the wraps and all that stuff, and being pregnant and all that, and losing babies and having another baby and all that stuff, and for my boxing career to be happening. I'm gonna cry on the phone with y'all, but I don't want to.
Hey, just don't grab the Don King throat, you know.
Yeah, don't start fixing fights.
I'm just taken back with where the Lord has taken my life.
Absolutely.
Like, my life is nowhere where I thought it would be right now.
Absolutely.
And it's in the best place where it needs to be. It's where He says it needs to be, and so I'm accepting it.
Well, absolutely.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah. Latavia, much love to you, you know, for you to actually accomplish what you've accomplished. Like, you know, like you've been to the pinnacle.
Thank you.
How many Grammys? 2?
Yeah, talking about the Grammys. Like, yo, Latavia, we're here to celebrate you right now.
We're here to celebrate.
You know what I'm saying? We're here for you, probably just a little bit. We want you to talk your talk a little bit.
No, listen, don't be modest either. I'm saying,
yo, where you got them 2 Grammys at right now? Where you got them, you know what I mean? It was in your bedroom and in the trophy room. Where they at?
They're down. They're downstairs in a trophy case.
Okay.
Listen, I'm just trying to get invited to some kind of award show. I can't even go to my daughter's singing award show. I can't do nothing.
We ain't here talking about the crowd. Come back.
So Latavia, being a new mom again, how does that influence your career choices? Now, do you have to slow down a little bit when things are just starting to ramp up, or you're just gonna take her on a roll with you? Like, come on, we going.
No, it doesn't slow anything down. What did Beyonce say? We strong enough to bear the children and get back to business.
There we go. Let's go.
I am more motivated now. I'm a single mother, and there is nothing more motivating than my children. I've always wanted children. And my children drive my life. There's nothing that makes me want to sit in the bed or anything like that, as much sleep as I need. But my children do it. And my daughter is 6, and when my son looks into my eyes, I sometimes I'm like, son, are you gonna blink? It's like, are you gonna blink? He stares into my soul.
Wow.
And I am so blessed to be able to, like I said, I've had 2 miscarriages, and to have my son, I know that God meant for him to be in my life, and to motivate me in the way that I am motivated right now to do whatever it is to, you know,
absolutely
take care of my children.
Yep, she's hungry.
Yeah, so Latavia, another thing, because we won't hold you too much longer. It's just, it's dope out here, southeastern Connecticut, New London, Connecticut, to have you on air. So, feel free to enough questions. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Just cut us off. But yo, but now, like, I want to ask you, like, we was doing our research, you know. I know all about you. Again, I had you on my wall of fame when I was 15.
No, listen, you were the crush. You were the crush. You were the crush. You were his crush. You were his crush.
Yo, but the thing is, like,
I enjoyed it while I was doing it, and I was told that things were going to be different than what they said and what they showed. From my experience on there, it was supposed to be about me being a new mother and all that. My daughter was 6 months old and all that. The way that they portrayed me on reality TV was horrible.
That's crazy.
It was horrible.
Wow.
And I was ready for the next season. Give it to their asses. I was ready. And then the next season didn't happen.
Okay.
So, for whatever reasons, that is what it is. But I have my own reality show, The Naked Truth, that will be coming out. And I'm ready for people to know the naked truth about me, for real, with no filters, no nothing, or whatever, because I love who I am. I've been through a lot of shit. I've been to jail. I've been through all kind of stuff.
Ooh.
Hey, Latavia, you was here. You would have dropped $1 to in the Crwn bag when you calling in, so you off the hook. You know what I mean? You got the cash app with that.
I can't even hear what y'all saying.
Oh no, you cussed. I was saying the penalty. That was all good. Nah, but
yeah.
Let me ask you this, because I saw pictures.
My truth is me, and I'm not ashamed of anything that I've been through.
Absolutely.
I've been through some CRAP. I really have, and I love to go speak to young girls about what it is that I've been through and all that stuff, for them to recognize who they are and love who they are and all that stuff. And I don't mind talking about and speaking about who I am, who I've been, who I've become. And most of all, a mother. I have no problem with it, and I'm not ashamed about anything, because the Lord made me who I am for a reason.
Yup.
Just because I know you're into the boxing route, New London has a couple of boxers that I'll tell you what, that are making some noise. With Cassius and we have Shelly. There's two boxers out here just in this area that are coming through the ranks and actually making noise in the boxing community. Actually, Cassius was just viral for he was the one that knocked the guy out the ring, and the guy had to walk back into the ring. He's from New London.
Really?
Yeah. It's one of those things that there's talent everywhere, and I think that for it being out here, there's talent out here that.
So he getting that. He trying to like lure you in.
Listen,
He want to take a shot.
I'm being an agent without being an agent.
But yo, Latavia.
What I know, my business partner is listening, and the one thing that we do justify in is making our people that we sign a part of our family. We pray together. We do all of that. And like I said, I've been mismanaged before, and what I will not do is mismanage any of my fighters.
Yeah,
right.
At
That's
all.
right.
So I have great people around me. Like I said, Roy Jones Jr. is my main trainer and all that stuff. Like, what are the odds of that?
Right.
Yeah,
right. That's something that's been said.
It's clearly something that God has ordained to happen. So my family of people that is around me for boxing is meant to happen.
Right.
And it is happening. And it's going to happen at God's speed, not at ours.
Yeah, right. Yeah, absolutely. So, yo, I seen online, we was doing our research on you, as you prepping for the interview. You was able to kind of reconcile with your former members from Destiny Child. What was that like?
Oh, my goodness. Seeing Beyonce, we were best friends for forever, and seeing her and my mom was in Houston with me as well, and to get to see all of her kids in her room in the back or whatever. The show started a little late because we did whatever. Solange came. I got to see Blue. I got to see the twins and all that stuff. It was just a beautiful reunion. And then I just FaceTimed Kelly the week before last. I hadn't seen her in forever and got to see her son. I was pregnant when I saw Kelly, so it was just it's been amazing that like we're all mothers now. Right. You know, regardless of whatever. We weren't fighting. That's not what happened. We were not fighting. Like I said, my problem was with management.
Yeah.
And they all fired him. Anyway. So I have no problems with management. I've learned so much from Mr. Knowles and all that. But it's just great that with us being almost 40, that we all still have.
Stop saying that. We didn't say practice.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Sorry, don't do that.
Yeah.
We're almost 40. No, we're still young at heart.
Yes, I just turned 38, and I was the youngest of the group.
Man, sheesh.
Like we were all born in '81.
Yep.
So like I love the girls so much. I could have never grown up in a better family of sisters. I haven't even been able to find other friends like them, and that's why okay, I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna.
Don't make me cry. Yo, hey, I gotta tell you one thing though. You got that one video where y'all was in the fishing the fish bowl and, with me.
We were in a fish bowl?
Nah, the aquarium, the little like with me. And you know what I'm talking about?
No,
it's called With Me.
No.
Y'all record. Y'all was in like y'all in the water, mermaids, and y'all was in the fish bowl. Remember that? Nah.
We were mermaids.
Listen, he dreamt that.
Oh, With Me.
Yes.
You're talking about With Me.
Yeah, exactly.
The song that Jermaine Dupri did.
Yeah. That video was dope, yo.
Do you ever wonder when he
yo,
with me?
Yeah. I thought you about to sing for our listeners, yo. Cause like I had my gay cousin was like, yo, hella sing. I was like, I don't know if she gonna sing. Yeah. Yo, but that With Me record, y'all was all in them mermaid joints. Yo, y'all look amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that was one of the most fun video shoots that we ever did. It was awesome.
Yeah.
That was a great one. Everything that I did while I was in the group was totally amazing. It was the best time of my life.
Yeah.
I don't know why, like I didn't deserve it or whatever, but God gave it to me, and it was one of the best times because I was with girls that I grew up with. I was 7 years old when I made the group.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And it was just
7?
one of the best times of my life.
That early? 7, huh?
Yeah, I was 7 when I auditioned.
Wow.
Yes.
So
Yes, and I just turned 38. Oh my goodness.
well.
Oh my goodness.
Judging by your IG pictures, you don't look it. You know.
You don't look 38.
You still look like you in the fish tank right now.
Thank you. Yes.
You still no in it.
Me. I don't look like what I done been through.
Yeah.
Wait till y'all read my book.
So you still have Slugfest magazine?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
yes,
talk a little about that.
My next magazine is coming out in December.
How can people check that out?
Yes. Yes, it is amazing. Like I said, Alfred works his behind off. He don't sleep, so I can sleep. Like I said, I have the best business partner ever. And God couldn't have partnered me back up with somebody that I met when I was 17 years old. And he, like I said, we pray together, we all this, and he's brilliant. Like, he's great.
Hey, Latavia, I know we don't want to hold you too much longer. Thank you for calling in. For anybody who want to catch up on what you got going on, like, you know, you want to give out your social media info and all that.
Yes, all my social media is I am Latavia. And I just started, I hadn't been on social media in like over 10 months. And I just started posting again. But I will definitely keep everybody posted. If anybody wants to find me, it's I am Latavia.
All right, so there you have it, Latavia. Thank you for calling in.
Latavia, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night.
You too. And Latavia, where you at? I mean, are you back in Houston, New York? Where you at? Because I want you to check this out.
No, I live in Atlanta. I've been back in Atlanta for the last 10 years.
Okay. Yeah, because you know, just want to put you on our radio station. Thank you for calling in. You know, and you know, you want to check us out through the tuning net. We played none of them classics, the timeless music, so you'll love it. You know, we play y'all records too. You know, my favorite record is
My Survival.
With me. Nah, with me when y'all in the fish tank. With
well, look, play it right now.
I'm about to cue it up right now. Yo, matter of fact, I got a clean version. You ain't cussing on it? You got potty mouth.
No, you be cussing. Tyler, you be cussing.
The one with play the one with Master P, play the other one with it. Hey.
Wow.
Nah, but Tavia, thank you. It's a
Thank
pleasure
you
having
guys
you on.
so
Thank you
much.
for your time.
Thank you, Tavia.
All right.
Good night.
All right, so have a great night.
All right.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
So there we go. That was Latavia Roberson.
I want to ask some more for the hood questions. I want to ask.
What are hood questions, Mike?
What are hood questions?
Homeless, like, you know what I'm saying?
She was talking about God.
Yeah.
And you went straight into hood
Right.
questions.
Nah, I heard like
hood
I heard like Marcus Houston knocked like
Unbelievable.
one of them down
Yo.
and shit. I would have been jealous and shit. Let's see, I gotta take a
Yeah.
picture. Yeah, no, I heard like Marcus Houston used to knock down Beyonce, and then Jagged Edge used to knock down like.
Still,
God you didn't say that.
you still on or no?
No, we're good. We're good. You can cut it off.
Oh yeah, y'all good?